Hi everyone, and welcome to Kinesiology 140 Personal Health. My name is Tina Freeman, and I will be your instructor this semester. So before we get started with class, I wanted to provide this brief tutorial on how to navigate our Blackboard site for this class. Since this is a completely online class, this will be our learning platform for the semester. So as you can see, when you open up your Blackboard site for Kinesiology 140, it's immediately going to bring you to the announcements page. I really urge you to check announcements often, at least Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This is going to be where I post any valuable information about class, upcoming assignments, grading. Oftentimes I will even post group feedback on the announcements page. So please make a habit of checking this at least 3 times a week as noted. So the next place I would like you to click into will be your syllabus. Going into your syllabus will bring you to your Kines 140 syllabus and your assignment schedule. One note about the assignment schedule is please be aware that it is a working schedule. Things are subject to change with at least 1 week's notice. I don't like to spring surprises on students. I don't like them as an instructor, so I don't like to do that to my students either. But sometimes I may feel that we need to spend a little additional time on a particular topic. If that's the case, I may make another assignment within any given week to kind of reinforce that learning. By the same token, there may be weeks in which you're grasping the information much quicker than I had anticipated, in which case I may eliminate particular assignments. So one thing to just note with that assignment schedule, check it weekly as well. I will never spring anything on you without at least 1 week's notice. You're not going to get up on Monday morning and have an email or an announcement saying, oh, surprise, we added an assignment this week. I'll always give you adequate notice. So the way that we have this class set up is I have broken down every week into a learning module. So if you click on Learning Modules, you should have a folder for each week, and within each folder will be the corresponding information for each week. So as you can see in week 1, we have the syllabus that I would like you to review, as we just noted, and then we have our discussion board for this week. I also try to provide a checklist for each week so that you can, at a glance, see what is due, when it's due, and the approximate time that I anticipate it will take for you to complete any given assignment or any given reading. So since we mentioned discussion board, I'd like to go into our next clip, which will be discussions. So any weekly discussion boards will be found within this discussion board module, as well as a link that I've provided for Ask My Instructor. So I've provided this for any students to ask any questions that they may be concerned about with regard to a particular assignment or anything within a given week, anything that has to do with the course itself. I encourage you to also consider emailing me. Sometimes I may not be able to check the Ask My Instructor link as often as I would like. I will definitely check it the 3 times a week as I'm asking you to check your Blackboard. But sometimes life does happen. So if that is the case and it is a question of an urgent nature, I ask that you email me at tinafreeman@boisestate.edu. In addition, I do have office hours within Bronco Gymnasium, room 209. And there is a scheduling link, tinafreeman.youcanbook.me. Please feel free to use that at any time to schedule an appointment. Finally, everyone wants to know what their grades are. This is something that I paid a special attention to as a student, and as an instructor, I will make every effort to get grades posted within the week after an assignment is due. So in checking your My Grades, you can go in and see what assignments are due, what points may have been awarded. If you have submitted an assignment, you will see an exclamation mark off to the side. That means that it has been submitted for grading. If you happen to see a little blue globe, that means that the assignment is in process. It's not yet been completed. It has not yet been solidified or submitted. Also, any comments on specific assignments will be found in a comment bubble next to the grade. Thank you everyone for listening during this brief tutorial. I look forward to working with you this semester. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at tinafreeman@boisestate.edu. Thanks everyone.